How guys, Butch Boy Tom here. Right, so Evochron Mercenary found a nice little, it's fucking huge, a nice elite style game on Steam. It's an indie game. Thought I'd have a purchase, so I have, and very impressed with it. I'm from a console background, so here on the I like to read up on these things when I'm playing them and I get to know the game. And few people have mentioned the graphics not being up to scratch and stuff like that, but from a console background I've got no issues with the graphics. They're fantastic. So very good game, very good. So what I'm doing this video for is basically, if you guys do decide to have a go at this, follow the tutorials when you start the game to know what it's all about, the controls, because I'm not going to go into controls, stuff like that. Basically this is just making money to get your upgrades so you can get out there into the more hostile places and get exploring, because it's always hard to start making money in these games when you begin. So I found a quick way, thanks to a couple of guys on the forums that mentioned this, but they just like wrote it down. So I thought I'd make a video of it, because a lot of people ask like, where's the systems, where'd you go, where, you know, stuff like that. So I thought, knock the video up, show you how to do it. So if you guys pick this game up, or if you're already playing the game and you're just getting used to it, you know exactly where to go, what to do, and get a few bob, get your ship upgraded, and bingo. So this is a game. Whoa, what the fudge, battleship, get the bloody hell's teeth. Trying to knock his out. Right, where was I? So I started the game with the trader aspect. So your ship starts with, I think it was three cargo holes, which is good to start with, because this sort of tip, you need as many cargo holes as you can get. So when you've done this run a couple of times, upgrade your cargo hold straight away and do a few more runs. Then you can start banging some really good upgrades on your ship and start updating it. So let's have a look. So we've got my views. You can see the outside stuff and what have you. It's a nice looking game. So this is your starting system. So what I'll do, I'll press Alt and I'll go up to the nav map. Okay, so it's Sapphire. This is your starting system. Now where we're going, so basically go to quadrant map. So this little tutorial is going to be between Thuban and Sapphire, two systems. That's all you do, just run between them two systems until you think you're upgraded enough to get yourself out there. So let's get back to the nav map. Now there's one thing you find very handy with this, it's the map log. So when you found a place to jump and using your jump engines, you can log the coordinates on here, and it saves you looking on the map to find them again, because obviously when you get the nav map you've got to drag it around and stuff like that to find all your places. So mark your coordinates on there. So first things first, I'll show you how to use that in a minute. Let's get rid of that. First things first, so this is your starting system, Sapphire, right? You've got your station right there, right? Cannot miss it. You've got the moon right there, cannot miss it. Okay, and right about, where's it? Up battleship street in front of it. What there? Fudge packet. Let's get out of the way. Yeah.
Mercenary spacecraft 0-5.
So somewhere in between the moon and the, oh, it's there. I'm upside down. What a dipshit. Right. I'll get this right, guys. I will get this right. Let's get the right way up so don't look like noobs. So that space portal there, Stargate, or whatever you want to call it, is where we're going to head to Thuban through. That one there, okay? So first things first, let's take off the inertial, get a bit of speed. Now obviously if you look at your cockpit, all your details are there. around your hood, stuff like that. But what your aim is to use as little fuel as possible, right? I'm not too bad because I've got a canny fuel tank, but when you first start off you'll have crap fuel, right? So using the inertial, switching it on and off when you're arsing about is a good way to save fuel. So let's get through this gate. So basically, as you'll hopefully be aware, that when you're flying in space and you head in one direction, you keep going in that direction until you use thrusters to change direction. So it doesn't matter where your ship's pointing, you will still go in the same direction you started. So that's how you save fuel. Basically, get yourself going in a direction and just let yourself go. So as long as that stays inertial, whatever direction you're pointing in, when you hit your thrusters or start going forward, that's the direction you'll carry on going, no matter which way you're pointing. So I've just come out in an asteroid field. Now this is important. Okay, so I'm gonna cut myself down, put inertial on, and stop myself so you can see that. That's a construction base. That's important. You need to get that in your log. Right, so that's your construction yard. Now that's going to be important for this tutorial, so you get that marked on your map. Okay, so I've already got it marked, but what you would do is you would go into your nav map, you'd zoom right in. Okay, your construction yard's in there. Okay, there you can see it highlighted there, construction, right? And you would put a marker on that, so you click on your mouse, put a marker, right? And just to make sure that you're not right on it, because you don't want to jump into it, because you'll destroy yourself. See this rear view? It changes the up-down direction of the map. Obviously there's a friggin' big planet in front of it, but you can still just see it there. So just to make sure that when you jump, you don't land in the asteroid field or on the construction base itself. You want to jump beside it but not into it. So put your marker in. So when you put your marker down, you go add a log, and then you would type in something meaningful, so like construction, something like that, Thuban construction. When you've typed that, you would hit it, enter, and that would mark it down in your log. So you've got construction there, so that puts a marker there. So that's your first part. The second one is the place where you need to go, is the star in this system. There it is there. So you put your marker there, add to log, type in whatever, star, whatever, enter, and that would put that there. And then basically you don't have to muck about with this map as long as you've got that logged. So what I'm going to do, I've already got the star marked, so there, and then I'm going to launch. Now what I want to make sure, I'm not going to launch from here, I want to make sure I'm not launching into something. So I'm just going to turn around, find a bit of space, there we go, we're not too bad there, hit alt, go up to jump, and then off we go. So come out me jump, and I should be in the corona of the star now. As you can see, there it is there, and I can start mining. So press alt, hit B, and that noise there is the hydrogen getting dragged into me cargo hold by the tractor beam. Right, so because of the position I'm in, turn round and face away from the star. So look at me back view, the star's behind us, and I'm facing away. Now you know stars have got high gravity, so I'm getting dragged into the star. And what you need to watch out for when you're doing this is your gravity and your heat. So when you first start off, gravity and heat, because you will get crushed. So I keep it round about 7,800 gravity, and obviously the heat will not go up as long as you keep it on that. So what you do is, I've got inertial on at the minute, I'll turn it off, I'll just point at that planet, turn off inertial, and as you can see my speeds, it's pulling us into the planet, so you can see the velocity there. So I'm just going to tap on the old tab button to get a bit speed up, because the gravity is getting pretty high. So get it to about 2,000, and that'll start pulling us forward out of the gravity pole. But while I'm doing that, I'm still mining, and my speed's going down again because obviously the star's dragging on us. So every once in a while, I didn't have to do it there, but every once in a while just keep hitting that tab button to keep you in the same position. And what we're doing, if you go to inventory, is we're filling up our cargo bays with hydrogen from the star, and that's what I aim to fill them three up. Now this takes quite a while, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the video here, and then I'm going to start it again when I'm full, so you don't have to sit listening to this all day. So we're just going to cut the video right now. Right guys, so as you can see, nearly full of hydrogen, so we'll just wait till that's filling up and then we'll bugger off. It should come up on the hoods up when it's full. There we go, so it's full. Turn off the old tractor beam and make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here. So I've got to get away from the gravitational field of this star before I jump. Probably end up getting bladdered if I don't. So anyway, Evochron Mercenary, indie game, good game, well put together. The planets, all the planets you can see as well, you can go in and mine. You can go down to the planet's surface, so your ship becomes like a bit like a plane when you're on there. You can get obviously landing equipment that you can go onto the surface and wander about on as well. But very well put together. There's hidden planets in systems, there's wrecks to explore, stuff like that. Excuse me. So plenty to do, plenty to explore, but obviously you need to get yourself in a position that you can do it comfortably without getting your arse blown out the sky every time you land in a dodgy area. So make sure you get yourself well prepared before you kick off. It's worth spending a few hours just mucking about like this to get yourself into a good position. Now then, that should be far enough, so let's get the old nav map back up and get to our construction site. So map log, construction, I've mined it, I now need to change it into something else. Now I've choose that so I can launch from here, and off we go. So, energy low. There we go. Now I've got to find the constructs. Now it's generally in these rings somewhere. Just look for the asteroid field in the rings. There you go. Went all the way around and missed it. Right, so that's it there. You can see all the asteroids kicking about. So we need to get inertial on so that stop flying away from the place. Get myself lined up nicely, and then turn inertial off, hit the old boosters, get a bit of speed up. So we're heading towards that. So you guys who follow us, follow my channel for Fortress Craft. We're now testing it on Steam, so it's almost there, guys. Arcus is just working out the few of the bugs, so we can release it out to you guys as a general release. And I'm not sure if it's going to go, it'll probably go beta then full release, but we'll have to wait and see what Arcus does with that. But yep, so it won't be long, so hopefully you guys can be knocking up epic structures in no time at all. Get some videos out so we can see them. Multiplayer will become an aspect. By the way, there's multiplayer on this game as well. I've never played it, but it's on there, so it's there. So multiplayer for Fortresscraft, that's coming as well. So all good stuff, guys, all good stuff. I'm just using my thrusters just to align us a little bit better with that. Actually, I want to be a little bit further away, so the little grey square, I'm bringing it in line there. I'm using my thrusters to bring that in line. There we go. So once I get it in line, stick the inertial on, pull my cell around. Oop, too close. Get a bit of speed up. Nearly crashed into it there. What a noob. See how close I am? Oh yeah. I nearly come a cropper there. And let's get myself into a position where I can get into this thing. There we go. So in you go. Turn your engines off. So this is a construction node. So you've got your hydrogen, and what you're doing is changing the hydrogen to Evochron drives. Now these fetch a pretty penny back in the original system when you started. So that's what we're doing. So basically, go to a store, mine it, free of charge, come in here, change it to Evochron drives, free of charge, bugger off to the other station, sell these, loads of money, upgrades everywhere. Right, so I've done that. Let's get me cell out of here. So line me cell up and hammer a bit of. So as you can see, I've hammered forward. I've turned sideways, but I'm still going forward, as you can see. So now I use my thrusters to bring us online. See the grey square? Let's bring us online, lining up. You can see the Stargate there. So just put a little bit more speed on there and pop myself sideways, so I know where I need to be. Right, so I need to be probably a little bit higher, so let's just knock myself out a bit. It's high enough. Level it off and slowly start to slow it down. So basically I'm just tapping the A, D, Z and X keys to get myself into line here. And my thrusters. And then once you're lined up, hammer it through. Basically you should come just in the right spot to hit gate 3. So it should sling us through. Get myself into position as soon as I come through. Whoa, wicked. There's the station, there's gate 3, so bring me square across. Need a little bit of height. That's it. To bring us back in the line there. That's it. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? It's gonna hit us. Ah, shit! No! No! Damn it. Right.
Mercenary spacecraft, you are cleared for dock gate 3.
I'm clear to dock gate 3, so I'm just bringing myself into line and then I'll hammer it through.
Mercenary spacecraft 3-3, departing station, gate 1.
Now I think I'm pretty well lined up there. So, give it a bit of speed.
This is Mercenary spacecraft 4-0, on final to station, gate 4.
There you go, I'm just following the chevrons again. So this one, unlike Pioneer, everything's manual. So you have got to learn to fly on this one. Oh, I'm gonna get kippered.
Your origin and destination.
Departing station.
There we
Heading
go.
for the planet's surface.
Bring her in.
Observe radar activity and follow traffic.
Lose inertial. Cut engines.
Docking tractor beam engaged.
Now then, the price varies from 48 to 51. It's 48 at the minute, so we'll just sell these. That's 48,000, by the way. So that's not a bad profit for just arsing about. There you go. So I've got a nice little profit. And then what you can do is to upgrade your ship. First thing you should do is refuel and reload your countermeasures. If you're in the fights, you need your countermeasures reloading. So hit that. Fill fuel tank. Got plenty of money, so I'll do with that. And then you enter station. Obviously, this is where it all happens. So you can buy stuff from here. It's color coded, so you can see on the
Mercenary spacecraft.
on this side the color. So you've got weapons, cargo, equipment, so it's all color coded. So if you want to carry cargo, you go straight for the purple. If you want equipment, yellow. If you want weapons, green. Crew management, so if you got crew on your ship, or if you need crew, you buy them here. Flight event log, that's like missions that you've done, things like that. News console gives you tidbits about what's going on in the system. Available contracts, obviously stuff you can pick up, a bit like Elite, but we're interested in enter station. So you've done about 3 or 4 runs, so you go enter station, go into your shipyard. This is your ship. Now obviously mine's already upgraded quite a bit. So you'll start off with the Talon frame. Small ship, it's about that size altogether. So I've upgraded mine. So basically what you're looking for, it's obviously a better frame, more suitable frame for whatever you do. I'm using Panther because obviously I'm going to stick with trading, but it's going to be long distance exploration rather than trading. I'll get myself enough money together and then just bugger off and have a look around the game and see what it's like. So that eventually I'm aiming for, hopefully I'll get the Star Master, massive frame. But so you pick your frame. Now when you're building, so you pick what you want and you drag it over and drop it in. If you've got enough money, when you trade and build, it'll let you. If it doesn't, you'll say no, your skin, bugger off. So you've got all your engines here. You've got your shields, cargo bays. As I say, upgrade them straight away. I'm straight up to 5 cargo bays on my ship. But everything costs to build. See here, assembly 60, and these are your assembly points. So I've got none left because I've completely filled it out. But each frame gives you a set amount of assembly points. Frame config, you can mess around with this and get more. So crew members, I've got 1 crew at the minute. I don't particularly need 1 crew. I'll leave it though, but I could take that off and then stick that point into something else, so I can have extra countermeasures, extra secondary weapons, or extra equipment hard points. I'll put it back on. So basically upgrade your ship here, and once you've put your bits on, so you've picked the weapons you want, you pick the cargo bays, you pick your shields, you pick your fuel tank, you pick your wing systems, right? You put them on and then you play around with them. So as an example, your wing systems, so you can size them to the size you want. You can move them around in position, so you can stick them where you want them. But it's all like that. And then obviously when you're satisfied with how your ship looks, you can stick a different colour on it. And then basically trade and build. And that's it. So there you go, guys. Hopefully if you guys are interested in this game, this will be handy for you to get you started. There's plenty of other videos out there for people running through this, so if you ever get stuck, there's no shortage of help. But as I say, good game. Get it on Steam. If you like this sort of thing, get it on Steam. Massive game, very well put together. Can't go wrong with it. And hopefully you guys that follow us on Fortress Craft, I'll see you on Steam soon. Keep smiling now. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.